back to our channel, Sci Social Science Academy. I think all of you went through the chapter, half of the chapter we done in the first video, and I think it's very simple for you. I didn't get all the people who went through this that video all gave me this message that the teacher explanation was very well like that. I told you if any problem was there, you have to give me the feedback, then only I can improve it. Okay. So just I'm asking one question. Yes, now you are thinking that it is a boring subject. I think no. Yeah. Okay. Don't worry. I am here to make it as a simple subject. Okay. All of you, welcome back to our channel. I hope all of you are very happy and safe. Okay. So we can go to the next. We can go to the next heading, names of the land. This is coming as the next heading in our textbook. I thought that you read the textbook also. So you can see the next heading, names of the land. Names of the land, we know that we are calling our country as India and Bharat. Here maybe we use the name, two names, India and Bharat. So we have to find out now how this India, the name India came. Okay. So India, look how the name came. India came from the word Indus. Okay. Indus as a river. Okay. Indus river, that Indus, where from this Indus came? Indus came from the word Sindhu. Sindhu in Sanskrit. Okay, the Sindhu is the word from the Sanskrit, and from this word the Indus came. Got the children? Okay. So, and after what happened now? We have this Indus river now. So, the Iranian and Greeks. Okay, we know that many people came to our India. No, so in 2500 years ago, the Iranians and Greeks came to India. Just remember, India came from Indus. Indus, where from the Indus came? It from Sindhu in Sanskrit. Okay. The Iranians and the Greeks came to India 2500 years ago. Second point. So, these people are familiar with the river Indus. So, what did they do? They called the east of the river Indus as the land Indos or Hindos. So, they called the land east of the river as Indos or Hindos. Okay. Slowly or gradually it came as India. So, you got the first. And how the second word Bharat? Bharat, the name Bharat mentioned in the Rig Veda. We know 4 Vedas are there. In the Rig Veda, it was mentioned as Bharat by a group of people who lived in the northwest. The people who lived in the northwest, they mentioned it as the Bharat in Rig Veda. Okay. I think both of the name, how it came, now you got. Okay. So, after that, the next heading, next point is finding out about the past. Okay. After the name, it came finding out about the past. How we can find about the past? First, how to find the past? Yes, books written long ago. How to find the past? From the books written long ago. Okay, and the books written long ago called as manuscripts. How? What is the name of the books written long ago? It is called as manuscripts. 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 What is the meaning of the manuscripts? Manuscript means written by hands. What is the meaning? Manuscript means written by hands. Okay. So, tell me first point. What is the first sentence? How to find the past? How to find past means from the books written long ago. Books written long ago was called as manuscripts. Manuscript means written by hands. And from where did this manu came? Manu is a Latin word which means hand. Okay. Manu is a Latin word means hand. That means written by hand. That's why it is known as manuscripts. Got it? Yes. And where it was written? At that age the books are there? No. It was written on palm leaves. Palm leaves, the leaf of the palm tree. Okay. Palm leaves and birch. B-I-R-C-H. What is a birch? Birch is the bark of a tree that grows in Himalayas. Okay. So, it was manuscripts. We can find about the past from the manuscripts. Manuscripts means written by hand. Manu is a Latin word and it was written on the palm leaves and the birch, and was written on the birch means the bark of a tree grows in Himalayas. I told you about the manuscripts, no? Manuscripts, and when it was written 1000 years ago. The manuscripts were written 1000 years ago. All not survived. This 1000 years of old, it was old, okay? So, whether it was survived, all the books, all the manuscripts are still there? No. Okay. All not survived, all are not survived. But some are destroyed, how eaten away by insects. We know it was of the palm leaves, no, and other it was written on the birch, the bark of a tree. So these type of these leaves and this birch were eaten by some insects. So that remaining were survived now. That how it was survived? It was kept in the temples and monasteries. So half of the, not half, I am saying it like that. Some were destroyed, this manuscript, some were destroyed, how eaten by the insects, and some survived, how preserved in temples and monasteries. Got the point? So, and next thing, what is the language of the manuscript? The language of the manuscript found as Tamil, Sanskrit and Prakrit. Tamil you know the language, no? Sanskrit also you heard. But what about Prakrit? Prakrit, that means any of the ancient or medieval vernacular dialect of northern and central India derived from the Sanskrit. Got? That is the meaning of the Prakrit, ancient medieval language. Got it? Vernacular dialect. So, I told you about the manuscript. Manuscript was written 1000 years ago. You also have to make the small points like this. Combine all the points. Then you can make a sentence and it is easy for learning. Written 1000 years ago, all are not surveyed, some destroyed, eaten away by insects, some survived, preserved in temples and monasteries. Language of the manuscript is Tamil, Sanskrit and Prakrit. So what are the subjects on the manuscript? The subjects on a manuscript are religion. Okay, they wrote about the religion, they wrote about their belief, they wrote about the kings who ruled at that time, and medicines what they found on the time or what they discovered, the medicines about, and the science, okay, science, and the epics, plays and poems. Okay, these were the subjects on a manuscript. Okay, it's very easy now. What were the subjects of a manuscript? Religion, belief, about the kings, about the medicines, about science, epics, plays and poems. So children, once you listen, I told about the finding about the past. First it came as manuscript. What is the meaning of the manuscript? Written by hands. Manu is a Latin word. And what is the meaning of the Manu in Latin word? It is hand. Written by hands means that is manuscripts. Okay. 1000 years of old it was. And where did it was written on where? It was written on palm leaves and the birch of a tree which found in Himalayas. Okay. And all are not survived, some are survived, other are eaten by the insect. That who survived were we found in temples and monasteries. Okay. And what were the subjects of the manuscript? Religion, belief, kings, medicines, science, epics, plays and poems. One thing I leave, that what is that? The language of the manuscript, Tamil, Sanskrit and Prakrit. Once more I am saying about the meaning of the Prakrit. Prakrit, any of the ancient or medieval vernacular dialect. Okay. So, after that manuscript, okay, that means other than manuscript, we can found inscriptions. Other than manuscripts, we can found inscriptions. And what is an inscription? Inscription is the writing on the hard surface. That means the hard surface means stones, no, or metals. So the writings on the hard surfaces like stones and metals are called inscriptions. Okay, got the point? Yes. So what were the subject of the inscriptions? Is also easy. King's messages to the people at that time. Yeah, what? We know that other medias are not there, no? So what the king have to say something to the people. So what did he will do? He will give the messages to the people, or what the king gave, what the messages given by the king also written as the inscriptions for seeing it, later to see it. Okay, so the subjects of the inscriptions, that king's messages to the people, recordings of kings and queens' life and their victories. Okay, I will say one example, then you will get the point. Okay, so what were the subjects of the inscriptions? King's messages to the people, recordings of kings and queens' life and their victories. Okay, got the point? Once more I will tell you. Other than manuscript, inscriptions. Inscription means the writing on hard surfaces, that is on stone and metal. Subject, what were the subject? King's messages to the people, recordings of kings and queens' life and their victories. Okay, so I told you I will give an example for the inscriptions. Now, what is an inscription? Writings on the hard surfaces. Okay, we can see that type of an inscription, the inscription of Kandahar. Okay, where is this Kandahar? Kandahar now in Afghanistan. Okay, Kandahar is now in Afghanistan, and this famous Kandahar inscription was inscribed on the orders of King Ashoka. King Ashoka, he was a famous ruler. Okay, so King Ashoka's what did he inscribe? That inscriptions were written on this Kandahar inscription. And scripts, other word came, it as script. What is a script? Script means letters or signs. Letters or signs. So, scripts used in the inscription were Greek and Aramaic. What were the scripts used in the inscription? The scripts used in the inscription were Greek and Aramaic. Okay, Aramaic means the language used by the people in Southwest Asia. Once more, I will say example for the inscriptions of Kandahar now in Afghanistan, inscribed on the orders of Ashoka. Scripts means letters or signs. Scripts used in the inscription were Greek and Aramaic. Aramaic was the language used by the people in Southwest Asia. So, other than the inscriptions, the next point came, the name is objects. Okay, what is an object? Object includes buildings, paintings, sculptures, tools, that means weapons, pots include pans, ornaments, coins, stones includes baled clay, metal, etc. Bones of animals, fish, birds. Okay, these are the objects. Then you will get it down why we are saying about the objects. Yes, these objects were used by the early people. Okay, so those who study about these objects, okay, there were many things that were made and used in the past. Like this, there were many things used and made in the past. Those who study these objects, those who study about these objects are called archaeologists. Next, I will say about that point. I am saying, I have to clear the doubt in between that I am saying. So, these objects, these are the buildings, those who the people lived in that time, the paintings they used, the sculptures, the tools, or that means the weapons, the pots, pans, ornaments, coins used by the people of that age, stones, baled clay, metal, etc., bones, animals, fish, birds. These objects were there. Okay, these are the things included in the objects. Next point, when I am describing that, then you will get that the meaning. What is the importance of an object to finding about the past? So, we learned about these objects. Okay, so I told I will give an example. There were many things that were made and used in the past. Okay, these things are coming under the object. That means the remaining of the buildings, the stones, the clay, that things are there, no? That buildings, paintings, sculptures, tools, pots, stones, bones of the animals, fishes, everything is there. These things, how we can know about that things? These things, those who study about these subjects are called archaeologists. That means they dig these things, they explore to find these things and study about it. That's why we can came to know about the past of these peoples and their lives. Got it? So the archaeologists are helping us. So I think you got how the objects are helping us to find the past. So today we came through the topic. First we came the topic, the name of the land, Indus or Bharat. First. Second, we said about the finding about the past, finding about the past from the things, manuscripts, inscriptions, objects. Okay, manuscripts, how it came, how the name came, what is the manuscript. Manuscript means written by hands. Inscriptions means that writings on the hard surfaces like stones or metals. And then came the objects. Then came the objects. Objects, I said, how many things are there in the objects, and which people is studying about these objects. Okay, so children, these many things you have to read from the textbook. First you have to go by the one by points, and after that just read the textbook. I think it's easy for you. And other thing, only two that headings we have to, 2 points we have to complete from this chapter, and today I am not taking that. We will meet on the next video. Till then, bye bye.